You think you got WrestleMania weekend all figured out, but old DZ is about to screw it all up. Now hit my music, the good one.
It is main event time at NXT Roadblock. Or could it be Tommaso Ciampa carrying the flag of NXT one more time for the third time as NXT champion?
Right here, we have got a man who bleeds NXT. I've had conversations with Tommaso Ciampa. Doesn't matter to him if it's a Monday night, a Tuesday night, a Friday night, stand and deliver, WrestleMania, whatever. Tommaso Ciampa always wants to represent this brand, and he wants to carry this title, the NXT title, to the biggest stage it has ever been represented on at NXT Stand and Deliver WrestleMania weekend in Dallas, Texas.
Now look, this is triple threat rules. No disqualification, no count out, and Bron Breakker does not need to be factored in the decision to lose his NXT championship, but it was Breakker who was victorious 24 hours ago during his Monday Night Raw debut. However, it's a different playing field tonight, man.
Yeah, hats off.
Different playing field.
Breakker. Your debut on Raw is one of the biggest moments any superstar is ever going to experience, and to get a victory there was absolutely massive. But you're right, the veteran Dolph Ziggler playing mind games immediately in the aftermath of that matchup. I'll quote him, "Don't think Tommaso Ciampa won't stab you in the back at NXT." He's absolutely right. Bron this evening now finds himself with no friends. He is completely on his own. It is every man for himself, and the gold, the big one, the NXT Championship is on the line.
The following triple threat match scheduled for one fall is for the NXT Championship. Introducing the challengers. First, Dolph Ziggler. Next, Tommaso Ciampa. And their opponent, he is the NXT champion, Bron Breakker.
You take a look at the field of play, the world has been questioning what happens if Dolph Ziggler wins, takes the NXT title to Raw.
Oh man, does that work as a swap deal? Do we get a Raw champion here in NXT to replace him? Does that mean the North American champ Carmelo Hayes truly becomes the A-champ of NXT? A lot of questions raised. I personally cannot answer any of them right now.
See if there's a feeling, out process early on in this matchup, but I do want to ask is...
That is smart. Dolph Ziggler, wily veteran, roll out. Let Ciampa and Bron Breakker tear each other apart. Stabbed in the back!
And as soon as Breakker turned his back, Ciampa into the cover, and Ziggler breaking things up again. Triple threat rules, no count out, no disqualification. And look, we've seen it early on. Is Bron Breakker going to be the underdog in this championship match?
Has to be. He's already been tricked by Ziggler. He's already been tricked by Tommaso Ciampa for all his brilliance, for all his explosive power, for all his physical attributes. He is inexperienced. He had probably 25 matches at this point. There is a weakness there with Bron Breakker, and both Ciampa and Dolph Ziggler know exactly how to exploit it.
And Ciampa has taken advantage of Breakker's inexperience in the past. And right now it's Ciampa taking it right to Breakker, who swings and misses. Look at Tommaso Ciampa. Ciampa won that NXT title for the third time, and spine buster, rattling the spine of Ziggler, and now Breakker turning things around. And it's crazy to hear you say Breakker's the underdog. How often do we truly say that about a champion.
Let's face it, it almost never happens. There's a reason the guy's a champion. It's because he's the absolute best.
Wait a minute. No way. How strong is Bron Breakker?
Raw power just shows the crazy rise of Bron Breakker. What's he had in his career? We say 25.
I think that's just what we discussed.
Something like that. Look, he's taken on 2 former champs tonight, though, who have done it all. As we take another look at the raw power of Bron Breakker. He won his debut on Raw last night, but we've seen in the past Bron Breakker is capable of slip-ups in matches in the big moments. If he slips up tonight, he's going to lose his NXT championship.
Well,
that's
look,
a guarantee.
what I'm hearing from you is you think the champion has bitten off more than he can chew here tonight.
He got goaded into this matchup by a wise Dolph Ziggler last week. Well, let's face it, Bron Breakker is a hothead. He shouldn't have put himself in this position.
Looking for the fairy tale ending counter. Ziggler rolls through, championship on the line. Kick out by Ciampa. And right back up. Ziggler swings, misses, and now Ciampa trying to take advantage. Ooh! Ciampa got all that right here.
Well, as these two are duking it out in the ring, let's not forget Bron Breakker does not have to pin or be submitted to lose his championship tonight. That's why, as a champion, you want to avoid these matches at all costs. Bron Breakker got suckered into it.
And that's what you're going back to from Dolph Ziggler goading, baiting Breakker into this matchup.
I'll tell you about Dolph Ziggler. He's been at the absolute top for 15+ years. World champ, Intercontinental champ, US champ, tag champ, Mr. Money in the Bank, main event in premium. 5 events, one of the absolute best of this generation and a guaranteed future Hall of Famer.
Oh! Well, none of that helping Ziggler or Breakker out because the one who's standing tall, Tommaso Ciampa, the pulse of NXT.
The man who helped build NXT into what it is today, and you know he wants that NXT championship for a 3rd time in the worst way.
NXT Universe showing their love for Tommaso Ciampa, who right now is saying at this point in his career is fighting to survive. Ciampa is going to say unstoppable. Oh!
Got a knee to the back of the neck on the landing. Highly veteran Dolph Ziggler celebrating
Show
too
up, taking
soon.
his eyes off the ball. Don't miss a second of the action or picture break. NXT Roadblock, this our main event for the NXT Championship. As you saw throughout the commercial break, these 3 superstars have learned so much about one another over the last several weeks, which has brought us here tonight. And who will get through this roadblock? Who is headed to stand and deliver as NXT champion? And Ziggler goes for the ride.
These 3 superstars tearing each other to shreds throughout the commercial break, but coming through it perhaps better than anyone is the young champ, the young pop, Bron Breakker, taking full control of this matchup.
And now it's Breakker looking to recline back on Tommaso Ciampa. The way Breakker won the NXT Championship. Breakker, is he going to get Tommaso Ciampa to submit?
Spine-snapping torture etched all over the face of Ciampa, but of course...
Ziggler, but Breakker's not releasing the hold. Ziggler trying to wear down the champion. Breakker starting to fade. Ciampa able to survive, but now it's Bron Breakker with Ziggler on his back.
Dolph Ziggler saving his own bacon there, of course. Tap out by Ciampa means Ziggler loses too, but he's apparently got Bron Breakker right where he wants him, not putting him to sleep.
Oh! Wow, Bron Breakker surviving here tonight. NXT Roadblock live on USA, our main event. Triple threat match for the NXT Championship. The champion, Bron Breakker, does not need to be factored in the decision to lose his championship. Who gets through the roadblock? Who represents this brand on the biggest week of the year, WrestleMania Saturday at NXT Stand and Deliver?
All 3 men down. This match truly up for grabs now. Who wants it in the worst way? Who has the most left in the tank at this late stage in proceedings?
And look, I take a look at Bron Breakker. He talked about it earlier tonight. All the pain, all the hard work. Such a humble champion who respects those who came before him. Can he stand and deliver here tonight? And just listen to the NXT Universe, who certainly have been a rowdy bunch all night long.
Audience completely split in this one. Favorites everywhere you look. All three men know how to dig deep beyond human nature, and they're going to have to pull through in this one.
And one right hand from Breakker dropped Ciampa. Is now it's Ziggler starting to fire back. Ziggler, who's been in these big match situations before, as has Tommaso Ciampa. Trying to answer the bell as Breakker may have been isolated. From behind goes Ziggler. Do we have a new champion? And just able to kick out. Whoa! Famouser connects.
Bouncing straight back.
Zigzag!
This is it. We got a new champ.
Into the cover for Dolph Ziggler. No, 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 no. Whoa!
Where on earth did Tommaso Ciampa find the wherewithal to kick out of that onslaught?
You talk about as close as it gets for Monday Night Raw's Dolph Ziggler. That's exactly what I would call him, as close as it gets without ringing the bell.
I gotta tell you, I've taken that zigzag before. There's no chance I can ever get up from that. Hats off to Tommaso Ciampa. Somehow, this match is continuing.
Oh, Breakker! Oh! Saved his title for at least a moment. Drop with a DDT. But look who's standing. Ciampa picking his spot.
Physical specimen, shape of his life, and that is really saying something.
Boom! Into the cover goes Ciampa. Three-time champion. No, 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 no. Ziggler just able to kick out.
You see Bron Breakker on the outside just gathering his thoughts, trying to get that third or fourth win that he's looking for at this point, keeping a close eye on the two competitors, ready to pounce
For a moment,
if this one's in jeopardy.
For a moment, Breakker had Ciampa in his sights. It looked like Breakker's legs gave out. You got to think for Breakker, at this junction of the matchup, how tired he could be. Fairy tale ending, denied by Breakker.
Hits him with that spear that has been so effective in the young career of Bron Breakker.
And Breakker again, and you talk about unloading the heavy artillery, that is what Ziggler is doing.
Went for that zigzag.
Breakker trying to break Ziggler. Don't think about it, do it. The biggest moment, the biggest stage in Dallas. Will it have Bron Breakker's names in lights? Power slam, cover, count, what?
The dirty dogs falling back on old habits.
Breakker taking out, you talk about tricks up your sleeve for Dolph Ziggler. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, this matchup continuing. Willow's bell.
Breakker's getting screwed here.
Ciampa now. Looking to continue his fairy tale. Ziggler. Oh, no, 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 cover. Count. Breakker kicks out.
Hell no.
And look at Ciampa quickly trying to capitalize.
Yeah, good luck calling this one
sights. Breakker now looking for the knockout blow. Rude super kick. Into the cover goes Ziggler. What the hell did we just witness?
Here is your winner, and new NXT Champion, Dolph Ziggler!
What did we just witness?